right button.
Hey, Zach and Jake here for formerly, as of today, Whiskey, Tobacco, and Firearms. Mostly because Facebook blacklisted us because tobacco was in the name, so apparently we were selling you tobacco products.
I haven't received any form of payment for anything, so...
Yeah, it's... So, as of now, we are Dirt Roads Men. That's essentially the best name we could come up with at the time. This is on a dirt road, and I grew up essentially in this block, you could call it. Where I did the last part of my teenage years anyway, in this block.
All the real grown up.
Yeah. Homeless here. So, but anyway,
That's where you did the real grown up.
yeah, that's where most of the growing up came in. So anyway, so Dirt Roads Men now. We have a new YouTube channel. I'll link it in the comments because this is going to go on the WTF page, but the WTF page is going away. And there's a new Facebook page that I've already shared to it as well. And all of our videos have been moved over to the new YouTube page. I'll put them up on the Facebook page as well, although I may just put up links because Facebook's not happy with the fact that we haven't been PG-13. So apparently we got to stop dropping F-bombs. Don't. Do not do it.
Oh.
So anyway, for this video today, we're filming a couple today, but for this one, we are reviewing Bushmills Irish whiskey, made by the same people that make Jameson.
Really?
Or owned by the same people anyway. Yeah, they put them together in false competition against each other. I learned this from the Whiskey Vault, actually.
Oh. We have had a glass or so out of this one, so...
A bit.
A little bit.
And in fact, we're reviewing this. We had bought Monkey Shoulder to review, and I guess there was like a hole in the bottle or something, because it's gone. So we're reviewing this. But yeah, we did finally look up and kind of figure out the difference between when you do and don't have the E. So the Irish can use the E, and Americans use the E. The Scottish use just Y, and I think you can do just Y in Japan as well. And then it was like Canada or somebody that could do both.
Canada?
Yeah, Canada.
Damn Canada.
I am so excited. We're shooting a current events video today too, and I'm like most excited for that one. There's so much funny stuff to bring up this week. But for this video, since we have to separate them out, just the whiskey review. So let's give it a shot. Smoother than I remember.
Yeah, it's very, very friendly.
Yeah, it's friendly. Very, very smooth. Smoother than Jameson, I think.
It's been a while since I've had Jameson, so
We'll have to compare.
yeah.
So, but it's definitely not as sweet as most bourbons.
No, but it's not as quite like punch you in the gut neither. It's not. There's no like real burn to it. It's just smooth all the way down. And
that was actually something that got brought up to me recently. I like we've binged the Whiskey Vault and a couple other whiskey pages here lately. Just learning and in general enjoying ourselves. And they talked about it, and they kind of changed my perspective on it, right? Because I was always looking for the smoothest whiskeys. It's why I wasn't fond of this Weller 12 or not Weller 12, just regular Weller, that our review died of. So we're going to re-review it. Super excited for that. Smoothness doesn't necessarily a good whiskey make. It just is an option. Yeah. And I had never thought of it that way. It just didn't even occur to me that sometimes you want to try a whiskey to have it punch you in the face. So...
other times, no.
I'm the only guy without his beer on the desk, too, so I'll just tell the truth. And I also have a beer for the side, for not the whiskey. But anyway...
There's a hole in mine.
Yeah. So, Bushmills, definitely, if you haven't tried Irish whiskey, or if the only Irish whiskey you've tried is Jameson, I really recommend Bushmills. I had some Jameson rather recently, mostly because my wife's family is pretty well obsessed with it, and I definitely like this better. And even though the same company owns them, they're definitely a different taste. They're also different distilleries. The old Bushmill distillery, it's literally right on the side of the bottle, is founded in 1608.
Oh.
I believe it's the oldest distillery in Ireland. Yes, Ireland's oldest whiskey distillery. Original grant to distill 1608. So yeah. So this and Jameson are kind of your poster boys for Irish whiskey. And we'll try to get into some more Irish whiskeys. I had some requests for other whiskeys and some people pointing out that we were like only trying bourbons. That's because we prefer bourbon. So
yeah.
Do you have any hidden knowledge about Irish whiskeys that you may have reviewed before this video? That we didn't already cover anyway?
I don't think so.
No. Do you remember how it's different? I know they don't have to use new barrels like bourbon does. But
I haven't put in as much thought into other whiskeys as I do into bourbon.
Yeah, we've greatly explored bourbon. We've started exploring Scotch. We've had some requests for brandy, which I would just like to point out is not technically a whiskey. It's not made. It's made like a wine. So if anything, it's a wine. They don't use grains. They ferment fruit.
Huh.
Brandy and cognac, they ferment fruit, just like they do wine. Fun fact.
Oh.
But we'll still review them because we're alcoholics and we'll give them a shot.
Hey, I'm not an alcoholic.
Alcoholics have problems with it.
I have zero problem drinking all day long.
Not only is it not a problem, it is our work now. So.
Yeah.
But I think that kind of catches you up. Like I said, from this video forward, we'll be Dirt Roads Men, and we're gonna move to just that page. And I'll mention this on our a couple of our other videos, since we're filming them all today, and the current events one might go up first.
So many things I have to censor in my head.
I know, and we have to be good to the YouTube overlords until we have enough of you that we can find a different way to monetize. Or until, we can start selling products.
What if we bleep things out?
Get some video editing software and figure that out for me, bub.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm a whiz with a computer.
Yep. So, outside of that, we just have to censor ourselves for now. My best video editing software currently is on this. So, I literally cannot even splice videos together right now. So if you guys have recommendations for good video editing software, that'd be awesome. We can, it'll be easier for us to produce more videos. It'll be easier for us to work jokes in, because we can edit out the stuff that Facebook and YouTube won't allow us to say. And sometimes we're just going to have videos where we're going to say to hell with it and do it anyway. So anyway, that's kind of our review of Bushmills. If you're looking for an Irish whiskey, I recommend you try this one if you have never tried one, or if you've only tried Jameson. Definitely go get this one.
Yeah, and it's a budget. It'd be
it's a budget. One thing that I was reminded of watching the Whiskey Vault is it's very subjective as to what's priced how, where you are.
Yeah.
But in general, this tends to be cheaper.
Yeah, where we're at, northeast Kansas, I think I got this one for like $25, right around there. So
yeah, and I know the Viking Honor that we had that's not here right now, also had a hole in it. It runs like $30 in Texas. It's like $50 to $60 a bottle here.
Yeah. So then if you get the Valkyrie one, it's $75.
Yeah, they had one that was cheaper, didn't they? One that was more like $40 or $35.
I think that was just the regular.
I don't know. we did go to a liquor store and pick out a lot of different whiskeys to try. I know we're super excited about one whenever we can get the money to pick it up. The Duke.
Oh, I
Named
forgot
after
about
John,
yes.
John Wayne. But anyway, I think that's all for this video. We'll move on to our next videos. So it's definitely a plus on Bushmills. If you ever see Kansas Behind Bars whiskey, don't buy it. We got some of that for New Year's. It mixes with stuff.
It was $7, and for $7 for a full 750 milliliter, it was pretty okay.
It was all right. Yeah, the aftertaste was horrible. My little brother Seth is not a whiskey drinker. Deaf Seth. He's off camera. This might be the first time you've heard about him. He's looking at me really funny right now. But anyway, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh man.
He said it tasted like cow manure.
Yes, he did.
That was the aftertaste. Was
cow manure. It mixes well with Coke, but don't buy it. That's Kansas Behind Bars whiskey. Buy this instead.
What if I enunciate like exactly what he said for what I was hearing? Because it wasn't a shh.
No, because he says it funny.
Chit.
No.
Cha is a cha.
Chit.
Chit.
Chitlin.
It takes that chit.
Okay. Anyway, we need to go. We have other videos to film, and I want to smoke this cigar.
Yeah.
So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you again on Dirt Roads Men. If you have any suggestions for whiskeys for us to try, by all means, suggest.
Yes.
All right.
Always open to new ideas.
Thank you, and have a good one.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.